tailoring, soap making, catering, wire works, accessory making, just so that they can be able to make some money for themselves. We started in February, just showing the world what they've been able to learn and what they can do for themselves. In fact, it's amazing because even before graduation, some of these women are already doing things and selling at home. Some are already supplying supermarkets, taking care of weddings and all that. So it's actually it's an interesting project. We had 105 when we started, but 2 dropped out for one reason or the other. But now we have 103 that are graduating with us on Saturday. She's my mom. Yeah, and she supports her child. That's it. Right now, we are going to just be doing 1 session in a year, just so that we can have enough to gather resources. I mean, we wanted to do 2 a year, but seeing what this was about is actually it's not a joke. Today, thank God, the governor announced that he will support the women in terms, they have this microcredit scheme in Delta State. We are giving the women starter packs here after their graduation, but the governor announced that Delta State will also support them. So whoever is interested in getting the extra support from the state to be able to boom their business, then they will support them from the school. So that's really something for us. I mean, I can't just restrict it to Delta women as much as I want to, but a woman is a woman, and if she needs support, then why not?
May we rise and say these words with Maya Angelou.
I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, all you women and me.
Can we put our hands together for the documentary? Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I really like to align myself with His Excellency the Governor, and I believe that we should give the women 60% and not just 50%. Because I'm a man who is pampered by women. I have a mother and a wife and 5 daughters. Who else could be blessed more than me? So I'm in support of this program. And in fact, I have resolved that when I get home today, I'll cook for my wife to express my love. Thank you very much. May I, at this point in time, invite Mr. Stephen Nwosu. Stephen Nwosu, please. He will step up to give us the appreciation. Let's put our hands together for him, even as he comes up. I'm sure my wife is not watching. I just sincerely hope she's not watching this live at home. I'll be in trouble. If I don't cook tonight, I will not eat. I don't know what pushed me to say that. Please, if you're watching, it was a mistake.
Don't worry, you can always make her a burnt offering. Just burn the thing and they will manage it. Your Excellency, Governor Emmanuel Odua, our chief hostess, the First Lady, from what has been going on, from what we've seen happening today, I can be sure that somehow, if we had a better MC in this guy, if we had a good MC in this guy, I'm sure the woman would probably do a better MC. I'm beginning to suspect that if we had given this Delta mandate to the First Lady, we probably would, well, I'll leave that one. So, they say for everything a man does, a woman can do better. And from what has happened today, our keynote speaker, she didn't disappoint. She couldn't have been any less phenomenal. Let us give her another round of applause. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, don't go too far. We'll do it again after the tea break. We will do it later today, we will do it tomorrow, we will do it the day after. By the time we be leaving this place Friday, we'll be singing a new anthem. We'll probably be considering changing our national anthem to the women's anthem. Thank you for coming. We are not rounding off. We're just taking a break. We will do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm told we are continuing. Stay where you are. We'll find a way to get the refreshment to you, and we'll continue. Thanks for coming. Thanks all the people that have come from different parts of the country. Thanks, Your Excellency, Royal Chiefs, the cleric, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Steve. The program will continue. We'll go into plenary. But what's very key today is the need for us to network, get to know ourselves better. Let's know the strength that we will take away from this meeting, and the confidence that we need to build, the knowledge that we have to stay strong on, and more than anything else, let's resolve individually and collectively what we are going to do to promote women's capability to be part of nation building. Oftentimes, even we as women don't encourage ourselves. If there's anything I want us to take away from here, is the fact that you will adopt one person whom you will mentor, whom you will show the rope of how to get there. A lot of times, women will forget that we are women when we get to the top of the ladder. Well, the governor of the state has been very explicit in letting us know that we have the innate power to make things happen. And so Nigerian women here present, representing all the women of Nigeria, with our traditional fathers, with my lords, and their excellencies here present, are we going to move away from Asaba and show that truly the finger of God goes with us as we go back to our different callings and ensure that more and more women are incorporated in today's strategic plan to accelerate development in our country. I'll take a short break for consultation. I'll be back in a moment. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into the plenary proper. And I thank you all for your congratulations, and I thank you particularly, His Excellency, for wanting to be part of everything we are doing here.
All right, you've been watching the Sun newspaper's Women Leadership Summit taking place in Asaba, the Delta State capital. A summit put together by, of course, the Sun newspapers, taking a look at how women can play an active role in ensuring Nigeria's national development, talking about economic growth and development for the people of this country, Nigeria. Well, we've had quite a lot from the keynote speaker, the former MD of the Bank of Industry, Evelyn Oputu, who came on to speak on the subject matter, taking a look at the positions women can take to serve as leaders in the country in whatever sphere that they find themselves. Of course, she appreciated the fact that women have made giant strides, not just in Nigeria, but in many parts of the world, in Africa, in Europe, you name it. They have been able to achieve great things despite the many challenges that they face. But she believes that unlocking the potentials of women will indeed go a long way in helping Nigeria achieve meaningful development. The same was also talked about by the governor of Delta State, Emmanuel Uduahan, who opened this summit. He declared the summit open, and he also talked about having women to play an active role as well. They should be able to be given the needed support to achieve what they intend to achieve, despite the calls from many that say that perhaps it is a man's world, but women indeed have what it takes to work alongside with the men in achieving greatness for Nigeria. All right, that will be as much as we can take from that, and it's back to our Lagos studios for our normal programming. At the top of the hour, it will be News Track. Stay with us.
This has been a Live Channels television event.